Alright, so day 2 of the int stacker at 1232 int, sitting at almost 11k ES very soon. 82, 83 all res, suppression capped, got giga suppression number. The wand is still unfinished. I need to just finish up the suffixes. Probably do that tomorrow. Helmet, same one, just with Fizz taken as firecraft instead of life. The shield, I did swap to a shield for energy shield. Pretty chunky. I got a 421 energy shield and some int. Energy shield recharge faster start, which isn't ideal, but it's pretty good with Wicked Ward. I'm using Wicked Ward, and it's like a less than 1 second recharge time. Like if I get hit, I think it's like 0.8 seconds for it to start recharging every me, so pretty quick. Along with that, I mean, with Trickster, I also get the recharge starts if I suppress damage. A very, very good combo. My HP is basically not moved at all in maps, which makes sense. Pretty chunky character right now. Astra Menace is going to be replaced with, where is it? Here, Simplex Amulet. This cost me like 25D for just the base. It's not even crafted yet. This isn't bad, but it's actually worse than Astra Menace. So, wonder if yeah, and I need the strength from Astra Menace too right now, so it's kind of nice. But probably swapping off that in the next few days. I don't know if tomorrow or the next day, but here's a chest piece. I think this is the same one as I was using. I just swapped the craft. Helical ring, it's kind of like the Simplex Amulet, but you know, it's a ring form. This one, I tried crafting some rings in the graveyard because there was no helical rings on the market. I kept checking for 3 days, there was none in hardcore. So I was like, okay, I'll craft my own. And the minute I'm done crafting my rings, which didn't even end up the way I wanted them to. Well, what do you know? A helical ring went for sale, so I just bought it. And now I'll craft this out and then just buy a ring of Calandra to mirror it over there. I think those go for like 44 div. Here are all my failed ring attempts. I was trying to get energy shield and int fractured. It did not work. And I was trying to get it with an influence too. Didn't work. Here though, small. I got some usable ones, like this one is usable. But hopefully I can sell those to recoup a little bit of the cost. Here are all my other failed crafts from the graveyard for this build, by the way, too. Micro distillery belt. It's because I'm using the trader setup here, gain 4 flasks per empty flask slot, and I sustain the elemental ones. It's like a fake blood, fake mage blood. Pretty old tech, but I really like this tech. It's one of my favorites. So you leave a slot empty, and then you got these 4 flasks, and they're pretty much perma sustain. The Quicksilver is not. It's pretty close, maybe like 70% sustain. I don't know. In maps, it easily sustains. Boots, I'm crafting with Loathing Essences for the Avoid Ailment mod. I am ailment immune now with Ancestral Vision. So. I do need to recraft the boots. You just keep spamming Loathing until I get T1 int. I did get T1 movement speed, so that was pretty nice, but for now, this is what I'm working with. Sorcerer gloves, just some same gloves, just with energy shield instead of life. I think that's about it for the gear. I got this cluster. I want to I need to craft large clusters to get increased effect and a bunch of intelligence or something similar, and then take those and that'll give me giga int, big damage and stuff. Once I get the amulet and clusters figured out, the build should be very, very solid. Yeah. I think that's about it here on the tree and items. Alright. Let's see. I'll do a map real quick. What's this one? Sure. Alright, I'll try not to click the shrines and sulfite nodes because I have the buff effects on the Atlas, so I'll try not doing that. But yeah, basically it's a one button build pretty much completely. The only thing that's not one button is you have to use your curse manually, but I think that still counts as a one button build. So I can just hold right click and spam it and I just take basically no damage. It will clear everything on the screen, it auto targets. So hard not to click the shrines, dude. It's not insane clear. It's not insane damage right now either, for that matter. Right now it's just very tanky. Yeah, just go around throwing your minds out. In T17s it'll be really nice because you can off screen with it a ton and then you see they just keep shooting whenever there's an enemy. You can throw it around corners and it'll still hit them along with you being giga tanky. It'll be very good for T17s. Do the boss real quick. Usually I skip the boss in this map, but I'll just do it to show you the damage. It's nothing crazy. So not terrible. That was possessed and 54% of life as extra ES, so yeah. It's okay for the base version of what's going on here with the gear and not being very good. 1200 for a attribute stacking build is very, very low. So I'd say it's very solid. There's probably other things that I'm missing too. But yeah, that is the build for now. Pretty chunky, I would recommend it. I'll keep doing updates whenever significant changes, so probably daily, and then once the gear tapers off and it starts being like really big chunks between upgrades, probably stop the updates. But once the build is like fully set up, I'll do a full guide. Yep. Garf.